us to really take the lessons from the past to inspire us to look in the future. One of the things that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he had this urgency, this capacity to speak to the consciousness of America, to remind us that we have the ability to be our best selves. If we think about it, we all ultimately want the same things out of life. We want love, we want respect, and we want to be treated equally. And so when we think about legacy, many times we think about the kind of money that we may leave behind. We may also think about our accomplishments. We may also think about the kind of impact that we can leave in this world. But I want us to really think about the kind of legacy that we want to leave as being better people. When we really look around, we have more things that unite us than divide us. When we look around and we can kind of see into the eyes of everyone here, we all see that we are all hopeful and we all have the potential to be better. That at the end of the day, when I see you, I need to see your humanity and I need to see those things inside of you that brings us together, and that's simply love and unity and respect. And so I would like to say to you, what kind of life do you want to live? What kind of legacy do you want to live? Because at the end of the day, we have to acknowledge our painful past, not to place blame, but to understand that we all have made mistakes as individuals, but we also made some mistakes as a country. And it's not to point the finger, because it's easy to be in a place of denial and it's easy to place blame. But at the end of the day, can we kind of look and we can reflect and look at this time of America and what Martin Luther King had to offer? And can we take some life lessons from it to make us better people? To make us see that, you know what? Even though you may be less fortunate than me, I need to see your humanity. Even though you may not look like me or think like me or even love like me, I need to see your humanity because you are made in God's image. And because you are made in God's image, I owe you my respect. I owe you to treat you with the level of dignity that I owe and will want for myself. So again, Dr. Martin Luther King, he challenged us. He challenged America. He challenged us to the point to make us do self-reflection. Because when I look at you, I can look at you and determine all the things that you need to change in your life. I can give you this narrative and this dissertation to allow you to see this is what you need to do better. But the best sight is insight. As we look inside of ourselves and challenge ourselves and challenge those ideologies and challenge those mindsets and challenge those things in culture that would give us the capacity, almost the capacity to build barriers and walls versus breaking down barriers and walls and unite as a people. For me, Dr. Martin Luther King gave me the knowledge, the ability to be able to be hopeful. My great-great-grandmother was a slave. I remember my grandmother telling me about civil rights and the challenges of civil rights, and when she would talk about Dr. Martin Luther King, she had this glee in her eye of how America could be and should be. And that inspired me. That inspired me to realize that my race is not a barrier, but it can be an opportunity for me to think higher and grow stronger. So I'm looking around and I'm seeing all cultures and ages and genders here. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing awesome and wonderful and beautiful people. I'm seeing some of our older friends that they have lived their life and you have a lot more life to live. But I'm also looking at this current generation. This current generation that you have a huge responsibility not to ignore the past, but to embrace the past and to make some conscientious choices that, you know what, we can be better and we are better together. I want us all to be challenged in a way to know that Dr. Martin Luther King, he fought for unity and he fought for love and he fought for respect and he fought for basic human dignity for all mankind. So as we look around, as we wake up every single morning with purpose and with mission, with the opportunity to make choices that can further the purpose of all mankind, with this idea is that I can just touch one life. Many times when we look at this great purpose, I want us to affect the nation. Yes, do that. Have a personal conviction of how you can change the world. But believe it or not, we can change the world by one relationship at a time. One kind deed at a time. Every time we can see somebody that may be down on their luck, they may not feel love or know that somebody cares about them, just coming here just to look at a person and say, I see you and you matter. And because you matter, I'm going to show you love. As I wrap up, these are things that I want us to kind of be reminded of. Because you may not ever see me again, or vice versa. And I understand that I have these few minutes to put something on our mind. As we move forward, I want us to tap into the best of ourselves. The best of ourselves is that we can have the conscientious ability to move past embedded stereotypes. We have the fortitude to move beyond those things that has the ability to perpetuate hate in our hearts and our minds, and we have the ability to move past that, to unite as a people, because I owe you love. I remember my grandmother telling me there are two people in life that you will never forget. You will never forget the person that hurt you, and you will never forget the person that helped you. And I want us to all see the humanity of every person that we see. Whether or not they have the ability to help us, also those for us. See the humanity. Or even if they can't do anything for us, see the humanity. And in my last closing, I want you to embrace the best of who you are. I want you to be change agents. I want you to stand against anything, or anybody, any system, or any idea that can cause division, to put somebody else down, and to make anybody or a culture or a group of people feel beneath you. That we can take that same power, that same energy, that same fortitude, that same consciousness to build people up. Before I close, I did pull some quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King that I would like to just read. It says, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great of a burden to bear. If we love ourselves, and God will give us the ability to love others. Thank you very much.